Welcome to a short section of the Schrobank Show. Uh, this is the review of what?
Yeah, bro. Rated R Studios production.
Fact.
Our review. We back with it, man. I think the last one we did was
Care package. Pretty
like
sure.
the Care Package, YBN Corday's album.
Yep.
And I think 40 Water. Think we did that one too.
Yeah, I think we wrapped all three of them up.
I think the funny thing about that was the E40 video was our most viewed one out of the three.
Right.
That was weird.
Kind of just shows the long-standing power of 40 Water.
Facts.
But we back again with what? Eternal Atake and
Two hugely anticipated drops.
very,
man.
very much so.
My Turn, Lil Baby,
Yes, sir.
and Eternal
Atake.
with Uzi.
Uzi.
So, yeah.
Yeah, without much further ado, we're gonna get into the My Turn by Lil Baby. So what's up, bro? What you think of it?
Bro, so one thing I'm noticing with these albums is I have to restructure the way I listen to music.
Yep.
Because there is no structure to this music.
Nope.
There's no pattern. There's no, like, they're not trying to make it flow together, really. It's just, I want to make a hot song, and I'm going to drop these motherfuckers.
That's it. I'm just trying to put out some fire. There's no theme,
No.
like no real structure. Just
Yeah. So, like, when you're used to listening to K-Dot or Cole, Wale, or whoever you listening to, that's like Backpack, and they're kind of from an older era where that stuff is important,
yeah,
then it's kind of weird to you to listen to scatterbrained artists that just kind of seemingly puts it together any kind of way.
yeah. You got to kind of curate it yourself. Like,
Yeah.
you can make a playlist out of these albums, but you got to do it yourself. They're
Right.
not gonna do it for you.
Right. But with that being said, I have to kind of listen to it more times than I would
Yep.
something else, just for it to get, so I can have that. Cause like I noticed with the new music, I have to have like a moment where it clicks, and my ears are adjusted to it, and I get it. Bet now, then I start enjoying the album more, and that's what I had to do with this because I anticipated it greatly. Lil Baby went on that run
Yep.
of features. I forgot all the songs, but crazy run. I mean, he was on everything. And so this was, we anticipated the fuck out this album. And on the first listen, it was like, I don't know.
Yeah, because it starts off okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does not come out the gates running. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of jogged a bit. But
Yeah.
what is it, by song 4? You want to say?
I'll go back to it.
Because what's that?
I think forward might be Grace.
Grace. Which is the one
With him and Gunna.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of when you watch him, like, you kind of listen to him pick it up a bit.
Ironically, I think that song is called Heat Up. So, oh no, 3 is How.
3 is How.
2 is Heating Up.
Okay.
So 3 is How. How is underrated to me. I think that's, he spit on that. Without like going off, but he spit like it was solid.
Right. Which one is 4?
4 was Grace.
Grace. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cause after that it's Living Off My Closet, ain't it? Him and Future.
No, after that one is Whoa, then it's Live Off My Closet. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair.
So, and this is the thing. On my first listen, I was like, I don't really know. But as I started growing into it and liking the album, I thought Get Ugly was hard. Like I thought he kind of dipped his toe in the water and was just like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think he went off, but it was cool to kind of get it started.
Right.
Ironically, I don't think the album started heating up until How, which was that third song.
Yeah.
Like I thought that's when it started heating up. The record with Gunna was cool.
Yeah.
I think
it was.
I expect more from them.
Yeah. It even for quote unquote like their standards and whatnot. it kind of still seemed half-assed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, neither one of them really just turned in a fantastic verse. They was just like, hey, bro, put a verse on this for me. All right. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what he kind of said. Like, he was like, I think on some interview, he was like, his collaborations with Gunna is like, they don't never sit down and make a song together. They pick a song that they've been working on and they'll send it to the other one and be like, put a verse on it pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yuck.
And that's kind of like getting adjusted to the new.
Yeah, that's just how it is now.
Yeah, it's not like I'm going to collaborate on a whole different song with you from scratch.
Because, like, you know, we kind of used to that. It's bad that this is damn near archaic now, but that's how it was. Niggas would lock themselves in the studio together and bang out songs.
Right.
Now, like, you know, they just like, hey, bro, this beat hard. I rap my ass off on it. You put your little spin on it.
Yeah, it's basically like they've been treating it like the industry is quarantine almost. Just like, you know, social distancing, we got to send this track over here, send it back, and we'll put it out.
Basically. And
that's kind of how it seems.
Yeah, and this is the new trend, and this is kind of how, you know, we got to expect music to be done now. It's like the only thing that I don't like about that is that that's very, like, popish to me. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's the trend of rap.
That's the trend of rap. That's what we're trending to.
That's the trajectory,
yeah. Blurred lines, bro. So yeah, we start heating up with how, and then that just sets the stage for Grace. Grace, I think that's like probably gonna be one of his top 10 songs.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done, like that, it's just different.
Yeah, it sounds like desperation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga rapping really from, like, the bottom of his gut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's got that good, even though it's kind of weird to say, it's got that good, like, dark feel to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, back against the wall type shit.
Yep.
That's the shit I fuck with. And then, I don't know what was going through their head when they made Living Off My Closet.
Bruh.
But, my nigga, it just sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
and to kind of go back to Grace. Sorry to kind of go back,
bro.
but to go back to Grace, that edition of 42 Dugg,
yeah,
was a great choice. I know that's his artist.
Him and Yo Gotti's.
Him and Yo Gotti's artist, but it's like that was just like the perfect touch on that track because he was so unorthodox.
Yeah,
and it was just like at first listen, you like, what the fuck is he doing?
But
this nigga's so offbeat.
But then, like, it's weird. It just, like, it makes sense.
It fit.
Yeah.
And I think, I want to say he's a Detroit nigga.
42 Dugg?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you. Well.
He's either Detroit or Memphis, but I think he's Detroit.
I don't know, bro. Let's find out. Let's do our Googles, homie.
Do your Googles.
You feel me? Come on. Yeah, he is from Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit nigga. On that song, he gave me Kodak vibes.
He kind of did.
But when I went to actually listen to the tape he recently dropped, he sounds like a southern nigga that moved to Detroit. Like, it's weird.
That's funny.
But anyway, on that song, I think Baby was able to get the best out of him. And he just gave that song a different kick. And then when you get to the hook of that song, I mean, it's just like an anthem.
Yeah.
That's something I try one of us. What they do, it's just, I don't know. It's brilliant, man. And like you said, you get to Live Off My Closet. Oh. Was that a Tay Keith beat?
You know, I think it was, but I don't want to be wrong. You feel me?
Live Off My Closet.
We probably should have had this shit already queued.
I know, bro. I know.
But we, you know.
We niggas. At the
Yeah, I
end
was about to
of the
say,
day.
yeah, you know, we are the RNs of the podcast, bro. So, this is what niggas got to deal with.
Twisted Genius?
Twisted Genius. Shout out to you, homie.
Do you know who Twisted Genius is? Is that a unnamed, no name kind of guy?
Yeah, I think he's relatively new,
Relatively new?
Yeah.
Because that shit slap.
Hard, bro. Like, it sound perfect for both of them niggas.
Yeah. And Baby slid on it, obviously. Future came in and did his thing.
Fact.
And the question I wanted to ask you, was who are the big three that makes up New Atlanta? I think the two of those spots are relatively easy.
Yeah.
But who's that third one?
Who's the third guy?
And who do you see them as from the previous big three of Atlanta?
Okay, just to establish the previous big three, we're talking about Jeezy, T.I., and Luda?
Yeah, Luda would be on there.
But
I'm not trying to disrespect him.
I know. That's what I'm saying, though. But, like,
I guess in terms of...
he didn't
I
have
guess,
a trap sound, though.
Exactly. And I guess I would have to specify with the big three of trap Atlanta.
So I'm missing the third dude. Who's the...
I would say Gucci.
Oh, fuck. I'm mad disrespectful. No, you are absolutely right. There doesn't need to be a question mark on that.
Because I was gonna say if you were looking for the actual like big three,
right, the actual big three, but the big three of
it would be like Luda, Tip, and Dre, more than likely.
Dre,
Andre 3000.
Really? I mean, yeah, yes and no, Cause like
it depends how you
Cause
how
like
you
from like
ranking it.
2006 to 2008, like Dre was hot again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then Dre did his hermit stuff. And disappeared on niggas. So, and Luda gave us one of his, best albums in 2010. So
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where do we go with that? Like, they kind of share a third spot. Like, he's like the honorable mention.
08.
Was it 08 when
I
that
think
came
2010 was like the Battle of the Sexes or whatever.
It sure the fuck was. My fault. Fuck.
I'm trying to help you out, bro.
Yeah, no, thank you, because, Battle of the Sexes was not it.
Yeah, that was trash.
But Theater of the Mind was it.
Yeah,
fire. That was peak Luda.
Fire.
It was fucked up. It was kind of like his last hurrah.
Yeah, it was.
Because this nigga, he got everything he wanted on there. He managed to get a song with Nas, song with Jay, a song with, Common. Nigga, he had a song basically directed by Spike Lee.
Facts.
Hard. Went toe-to-toe with Prime Wayne. This isn't a Luda appreciation pod, but just need to kind of
You kind of got to say it. We talking about Atlanta artists.
Yeah,
I'm got to say it.
I just don't want to go that direction.
I feel you.
Like, that's like a preface, basically.
Right.
But, so, yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. So, former Big Three, honorable mention with Luda. So, Trap Big Three, obviously, T.I., Jeezy, Gucci.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we're just thinking of, like, trap, but, like, Gotti been around a long time. And I know he not from Atlanta, though.
Right.
But, just he was one of the guys in the trap sound.
He's in that.
You know what I'm saying?
He's in that. Yeah, I feel you. That mold.
Yeah. So, of the new, quote-unquote, new trap sound, who do I see as, like, the staples?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we, like you already said, like, we already got the first two confirmed, Thugger and Future. Like,
right.
No
who
contest.
do you see Future as of the previous Big Three?
Future is low-key, he's low-key to Gucci.
Future is?
Future. Because, like, you got to think.
But he's so successful.
He is. Like, basically, like, just think of if Gucci was as successful as he was basically supposed to be.
Okay.
Because, like
if his success matched
his influence.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because, like, everybody, he's the big homie. He's the oldest out of all the people we're about to name. So he's the big homie. He's worked with everybody. He's mentored, everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of got to go with Thugger as, like, the T.I. Because, like, he's planted his flag. He's, he's made some enemies along the way, but just keeps getting bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, T.I. became the biggest out of those three. Crossed over. We've seen Thugger cross over without really losing who Thugger is.
But his Thugger had that same success as Future, though.
No.
And that's where
it does get a little dicey. It does.
I feel you.
But you know what I'm saying?
Excuse me. But I see why you have those. I see why you get this.
No, I wouldn't just say it just to say it.
Right.
That third spot, though.
Because personally, I see Thug as the Gucci of it.
Yeah. As far as, like, influences.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because, like, him and Future kind of match up in influence.
They really do.
only reason why I give the edge to Future is because Future had a partial influence on Thugger.
And yeah, I'll give you that. That edges it out.
Yeah, that's what just kind of edges it out. It's not clean cut, but it's edged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he helped ingratiate Thugger in.
Exactly.
I feel you.
That's all.
I feel you.
That's all. So I just don't know who the third guy is. Like, there's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
who would be the Gucci of it? I mean, the Jeezy of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because who do you call that? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's multiple guys that's, like, vying for the third spot. But, like, nobody can just outright take it.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
think anybody, I don't know.
Because, you know what I'm saying, you got Baby out there, Lil Baby, obviously.
Right.
You got Gunna. You got Playboy Cardi. You know what I'm saying? Quavo. You know what I'm saying? Like, even him as a solo artist. You know what I'm saying? So, but as for, like, honestly, though, I take that back. The three staples would of, like, the new Atlanta would definitely be Thugger, Future, and I would go with Migos. Because
that's big. Migos flow. Like, their style is all over rap.
All over. Everybody is used it. You get what I'm saying? And they've all went out and had individual success, but together as a group, so much stronger.
I can't even argue with that, bro.
You feel me?
I'm more inclined to give it to Lil Baby because I think individually he's going to be more of a force if he keeps going on this path he's going.
Yes.
But I feel that.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel the Migos.
Because
that's big, bro.
It's there. You know what I'm saying? They, like, we tried to write them off in 13. You know what I'm saying? We thought they was going to be one-hit wonders, and they've parlayed that into some real success.
But with that being said, they're going to have to come back with some shit because they kind of been off.
Yeah, no, that Culture 2 was not it.
It was not it, bro.
They solo projects really wasn't it either.
They kind of living off of that first Culture and the previous tapes and stuff.
Fact. The worst part is if they falter, the only person I see having sustained success is probably Offset, for real.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's had, like, some real development.
And he's tied to Cardi B.
Exactly.
But yeah, mostly the development.
He's
Facts.
developed the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, like,
Quavo is super stagnant right now.
Yeah, bro. Because that Quavo Huncho,
that wasn't it.
And I'm going to be real, shame on him and Travis Scott for that Jack Huncho Jack. The fuck was that shit?
Shame on them, bro.
Shame on them niggas, bro. That shit was not cool.
I feel it, dog.
That shit was supposed to be so much better. It was supposed to be so much better.
All right, I feel like I got you off track. I feel like I got us off track.
Oh no, we definitely got off track, bro.
But I think that was a necessary conversation.
It had to happen, bro.
So we got off to live off my closet.
Yes.
I think the next big song, and I think it's kind of underrated in terms of being one of the best songs on the album, is Emotionally Scarred.
Nah, boy, when he did, like, the video for it, and it was almost like those Colors videos that you be seeing where people just rap to a microphone.
Yeah, I think that was actually the control session. I don't think that was the actual real video.
Oh, shit, okay.
Are you talking about the one we watched when we were here, or?
No, I was talking about the different, like, the actual Emotionally Scarred video, because it was just, like, this, like, background, but with, like, storms and shit going on.
Oh,
and it was just
okay.
this nigga rapping his verses to that shit. It was hard,
Oh,
bro.
shit.
It was hard, because, like, it was kind of weird, because, like, in the most street nigga way, nigga was really trying to, like, say, like, man, I be hurting sometimes, bro. And I'm fucked up because
Facts.
of it.
Bruh, I think the only time I watched a video for it was the unofficial, the Control Vivo video he did for it.
Yeah.
Where he rapped it in, where you rap it into the mic and shit.
Yeah.
And I was high as shit. I'm not gonna front. And I'm just like, I'm looking at this nigga, I'm like, bruh, this really is a dope ass black Chucky Finster.
Oh, nigga. Oh, man. Oh. No, sir. No.
I'm like, bro, I listened to the swagged out black Chucky Finster.
What are you doing?
Bro, because you know his hair was sticking out and shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, this nigga's really cold.
Black Chucky.
Black Chucky Finster, dog.
Dog.
My bad.
You have fucked up now.
Now you have fucked up. What was that off of?
It was this skit by the whitest kid.
Yeah. The Abraham Lincoln
assassination skit. I fucked up. I fucked up. You
You
have
have fucked up now.
That shit was so goddamn.
Look that up. You guys gotta look that up. What is it called again?
The whitest kids you know, Abraham Lincoln assassination.
Yeah, y'all gotta look that up.
Funniest shit ever, bro.
But yeah, man. I think that's an underrated joint. He slid on it.
For sure. He really showed a lot of himself on that track.
Yeah.
It's different for a trap artist to really bleed into a record, bro.
And he's versatile. I think that's the thing that makes him a little bit different when you talking about one of the hottest new rappers. Because I think out of whoever you say, whether you say Young Boy or you say The Baby, I think the most well-rounded rapper out of the three is Lil Baby.
For sure.
The Baby, you seen him with his recent effort, and we might talk about that eventually, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But he kind of struggled to be versatile. He tried to add new layers to himself, and it was rejected by the people. Nobody really wanted to see it.
Yeah, which is kind of fucked up. Because
It
this
is.
is what people asked for, and then when they got it,
But just because we asked for it doesn't mean it was executed properly.
that's also true. That is also true.
So,
I guess blame goes both ways.
yeah, but it's early. I mean, it's early because with us recording this right now, it just dropped today.
Yeah,
We're
officially
recording this
today.
yeah, on the day that it dropped. So maybe we give it more time, but
Let it simmer a bit.
that nigga got it. We'll say that. We'll say
We'll
that.
say
shit.
that. Another pod.
Yeah. Then Emotionally Scarred leads into Commercial with Uzi.
Yes. 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 Both them niggas passed. Yes.
And you could really, that's probably the hardest song on the album. You know what I noticed Lil Baby does, bro, to kind of psych himself up and get off on the album? He tricks himself into thinking that his own song is a feature. And that's how he goes off. Like if you even on Grace, the way he let 42 Doug go, and then it transitions into his verse, so he can kind of. It's like passing the baton off to somebody with momentum already.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how he gets himself off, and kind of like he makes you think that he's going harder than what he is.
I feel you. He basically like lets these niggas alley-oop to him.
Yeah.
On his own song, though.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Like, you know the nigga that's trying to dunk for the first time and he can't punch it in by himself?
Yeah.
So he needs you to throw him a oop real quick
so he can just put it in there. Fact. All right, yeah.
And I think that's the illusion that just makes him go harder. That's one of the things I noticed. Because on Commercial, he did the same thing. Like, he slid first. He let Uzi slide. Then the way that he came in after the chorus, it was like, all right, I got momentum and I'm about to keep sliding.
Right. Odd way of, doing business, but we'll take it.
It works.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Whatever you need to psych yourself up, dog.
Real shit, bro.
Because that commercial was hard.
I really enjoyed that song Forever, though. Him and Wayne.
With Wayne, yeah.
I really enjoyed that. Besides, like, the first, like, maybe 4 bars of Wayne's verse.
Big B's called me Kanye.
Yeah,
Big B's called me Banye.
Yeah, I was just like, And it was kind of weird because, like, even though we know Wayne birthed a lot of these new niggas, it was just weird to kind of hear him adopt that flow for a second. But then he kind of, like, found his footing on the verse. And he turned in a quality verse to me.
Really solid verse, bro.
It worked.
Really solid verse. And I think that's just showcasing the impact Wayne had on these rappers. Because obviously he had an effect on Lil Baby.
Oh, big fact. Big fact. We know he had obviously an influence on basically all of New Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And I think that's the thing that's understated about rap. It's not about one region taking over and being the best. It's about how they contribute to each other.
Exactly.
That's what makes it great. It's about how West Coast bled into the rap game for Southern niggas to pick it up, how Southern niggas bled into the rap game for all the other regions to pick it up.
Fact.
And how we make each other better.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be some crab in a bucket type
Right.
shit.
Like, it's really unity behind this shit. And I think that gets bogged down and kind of disguised because we're so divided.
Yeah.
And we can be divided.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of unity in this shit that
really
makes it go.
It really is.
I mean, hip hop was built on sampling other beats, like sampling.
essentially sound clash.
Yeah.
That's the basis of hip hop.
So that took a kind of a unity within itself that we had to build on other genres,
Yep.
on samples,
Yep.
and it's no different today. But anyway,
Quick
getting back to it.
history lesson from my man, Rated R Randy.
Hey man, just a little bit.
Just a little slight one. After that, like, you know, it was pretty, like, it stayed pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I had never actually listened to the Queen and Slim soundtrack, but that Catch the Sun was actually pretty cool.
Another versatile showcase.
Yeah, like, he really got to show, he got to flesh himself out very well on this whole record. Like, he surprised me a lot. I kind of put him in a box. I just thought he was, like, you know, just a, you know, mumble-ish trap rapper. That was it. Thought that was, you know, all they expect. No. He's actually, like, he's really good at putting the whole song together himself. He can give you the verses that are hard as shit, and he actually knows how to give himself good hooks. I've noticed a lot of niggas don't give themselves good hooks.
Right.
He can do both.
And it seems like he builds off that. He builds his verses around a good hook.
Yep.
And that's his weapon, honestly.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, even before this, like, he had songs like We Started Off as Close Friends.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that that's Lil Baby, bro.
I know, right?
That's what I'm, like, he really can hold his own. That's why I think he's going to overtake the Migos in that conversation. Because he really holds his own, bro. But, yeah, like you said, Catch the Sun was hard.
I like that homage to 3-6 Mafia.
Oh,
That
Gang Signs?
Yeah.
That
That
was
was cool.
hard. Shout out DJ Paul for that beat.
For sure.
That was hard.
That was, you know, that was definitely a big ode to that early 2000s crunk sound.
Yeah, that was sneakily solid.
It was, cause like at first you like, what the fuck? Should he do it?
Right.
And then you like, oh, okay, no, he did do it.
Yeah, it's cool.
He
Like,
did
it's-
it. You know, he didn't excel, but like he didn't, you know, throw up on his shoes.
Right.
So I like that.
And that kind of rounds out the album as far as like dope songs go.
Yeah, I mean the other stuff was kind of, for lack of a better word, ho hum.
Yeah.
You know, part of course.
Filler for numbers.
Yeah, you know.
2020 shit, modern music.
Yeah,
era
you
shit.
know, it had to hit probably a certain time limit.
Yeah.
So he had to make sure he got that. I get it.
But-
Label obligations.
Like I was saying to you off air, bro, I think if he would have turned this into like a 10 to 12 track album, he would have had a classic on his hands. I truthfully believe that.
I'm hard pressed to agree, because like I want to poke holes in it, just, you know, by my nature, but like
My thing is
that'd be
what
disingenuous.
my thing is what would you poke holes in?
Uh,
Because what scale would you put it on as far as other albums? Like, yeah, I mean, it's a trap album.
right. No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, would I consider it a classic akin to Thug Motivation 101, King, Urban Legend? You know what I'm saying? Trap House. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, where would I put that? You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know if you bring up those albums, though.
I mean, no, I'm saying just like,
I think you bring up, like, the Dirty Sprite 2s and shit like that.
yeah, I guess you're right, huh? Even though, you know what's crazy? As much love as people give Barter 6, I was not a fan.
I wouldn't either.
Okay.
I have to go back and listen to it because maybe my ears wasn't adjusted. But, yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't either.
Cause like for real, Thugger didn't like sound hard to me until Slime Season,
I feel it.
and then like I heard that and I was like, oh, this nigga, oh
What's his recent album he just dropped? Was So Much Fun?
yes,
How do you feel about that?
great.
Like classic? You think it's like a
No, not classic, but
just
very
really
good,
great.
very good.
So I guess you put it on that. It's kind of spectrum, like the DS2s and the So Much Fun's. Like
Yeah, it's right there.
I think it's stuck in the middle of that.
Yeah, cause like it's like for me, this album on my scale is hard.
And we got to kind of reintroduce that scale,
We
bro.
do. It's been a minute, huh? So,
That's the Rowdy Ray scale. I don't care, bro. I know you Ray.
but was when I was Rowdy Ray.
That's the Rowdy Ray scale, bro.
Fair enough. What 5 is Fie.
Yeah.
4
We
was.
got to get a formal explanation, bro.
We do. We
The
do.
Rowdy Ray scale is a scale that registers from one extreme to the other. One side of the spectrum is cheeks, ass. That's when your album is booty. And
Not good.
We not afraid to call you out on that. The other side of the spectrum is Fie.
Fire.
That is a word made up by my dog Ray. Fie.
Spelled Fie.
You know what I'm saying? You got to put the little mark
Yeah, the
over
little,
the E.
little accent over the E though.
You know what I'm saying? Fie.
Fie.
And that's why this is the Rowdy Ray scale. And in between that, we have
4, like basically like before it becomes Fie is hard.
hard. Yep.
3, basically like the middle road, solid.
Solid. Yep.
And 2,
Mid.
yeah, it's a mid.
Some mid.
But
You know, when you smoke some weed and it's like
it ain't getting you as high like where you need to be.
it don't get you through, but it gets you through.
Yeah, it's a mid.
It's some mid.
Yeah, you know, you be disappointed, but you ain't mad.
Yeah, like I had some weed, but I ain't have no real weed.
Yeah, I didn't get high for real.
Yeah.
You know, so that's where the mids come in at.
So now that you understand our scale, you can kind of more understand more where Ray was coming from with that hard. And that's nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
That's nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah. Even though it's it's fucked up, it's a soft hard. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's at that in between point between solid and hard. I want to lean more so towards the hard, but it's not a clean cut hard. It's like a 3.75.
Really?
Yeah. Cause like you see so much potential in the album. You hear so much potential in the album, and then he just kind of puts these filler tracks on there to like, you know, basically stifle it a bit. You know what I'm saying? And you just ultimately the finished product isn't what it should
It's
be.
a little bit diluted to you.
Yes,
Yeah.
a little watered down. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
I disagree a little bit. I would put it more. I'm in between hard and Fie with me, but just because I don't take lightly that he had a lot of dope ass tracks on this, and I think the average album today, a lot of people consider like 2 or 3 dope tracks to be a great album, and the fact that he had more than that on this album, I don't take that lightly. Into the modern era of music, modern era of rap, I don't take that lightly. So I'm in between hard and Fie. I guess if I had to give it an official rating, it would be a hard. But it's a
solid hard.
It's a like
like I get what you're saying. Like
It's
it's a firm hard, almost a Fie.
it would be like a almost like
a 4.5.
It's a Fie hard. I don't know.
Nah,
A hard
flip,
Fie.
Yeah, a hard Fie. That's
Hard
what it is.
Fie.
Yeah, you gotta flip it.
Okay.
Cause like Fie hard. That's I don't know. That's a 5.4. Like that's a 5.4.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get. But like, all right. So yeah, it's a hard Fie. I get it. Cause
And
like
honestly, I think with us categorizing him under being mumble rapper, trap rapper, I think we forget some of the effort that he puts into his lines. And he's really slick with his lines.
very.
I think
he'll just casually say a really hard bar, and you be like, hold on, cuz what?
did he really say that?
Yeah, like where was the emphasis on it?
Like one of the things that kind of caught me was on Emotionally Scarred, where he was like, I don't know if I could be considered the leader of the new school when they something about how they seen him at his old school.
yeah.
But it was hard. Like I see where he was going with it. It was just hard. It was way better than I explained it. I fucked that up. My bad.
It'd be like that.
But just to kind of show how he's slick with the bars.
Very much so.
So I see great things coming from. Man, I just hope he keeps the effort up.
Yeah.
I don't want him to get content.
That's the only thing. We just need some consistency after this.
Because even if he doesn't come to make a super classic album, I would be cool getting these. I would be cool getting My Turns.
I feel that.
And just building up solid album or hard album after hard album. Like, I'll be fine with that. Especially in today's era of music. I'm fine with that. It's not a lot of pressure on these artists like it was for our favorite artists to deliver every time and deliver a classic album every time. Like, for example, a K-Dot, we're expecting with those 2 and 3 year
gaps,
we're expecting greatness every time. We're expecting classics every time. That's the standard that he set. That's not the case with these younger rappers that drop every 6 to 12 months. We're not expecting greatness from them. We're probably expecting it to slap. But that's really it.
That's pretty much it, though. All right. I feel that, bro.